Not too long ago, I got to fly ANA's The Suite, one of the world's most exclusive first-class products, for a 13-hour flight from Chicago to Tokyo. The cash price should have been nearly $15,000, but what I actually paid was just $165 in taxes and fees, plus 85,000 Chase Ultimate Rewards points. And today, I'm breaking down exactly how you can book this same seat step by step. We're talking award availability searches, transfer strategies, which tools to use, and how to navigate the booking process from start to finish. Let's get into it. First, let's talk about why this is considered one of the best redemptions in the points and miles game. Flying business class to Japan can cost upwards of $7,000 one way, and first class can cost $15K or more. By the way, everything I'll share in this video applies whether you're flying business or first. Using points to book a seat like this can often cost hundreds of thousands of points each way. For example, you can book ANA first class via United Mileage Plus, but you're looking at 120,000 to 200,000 miles each way. But thanks to an amazing sweet spot in the world of points and miles, you can pay way less than that. Virgin Atlantic Flying Club has a fixed award chart for partner airlines like ANA. This means the price doesn't fluctuate. It's always the same number of points based on distance. For ANA first class from the Eastern and Central US to Japan, it's 85,000 Virgin points. From the Western US to Japan, it's 72,500 Virgin points. And from Hawaii to Japan, it's 57,500 Virgin points. Compare that to United's pricing, and you're saving 100,000 miles per flight. That is massive. Plus, taxes and fees are only around $120 to $170 each way. Way less than programs that tack on heavy fuel surcharges. Not to mention, Virgin Atlantic periodically offers transfer bonuses from some programs. These promos change over time, so always check the current offers before transferring. But for example, if Virgin were running a 30% transfer bonus, when you transfer 1,000 points from Chase, 1,300 points will be deposited into your Virgin Atlantic Flying Club account. If you're looking to start earning transferable points for redemptions like this, one popular option among travelers is the Chase Sapphire Preferred Card. That's my top recommended travel rewards credit card, and those are the exact points I used for this booking. I'll include a link below if you want to learn more, and all the legal disclosures are listed in the description as well. Okay, so that's how you'll pay, but now to the tricky part, finding availability. See, the thing is, Virgin Atlantic doesn't show partner award space on their own website. You can't just log in and search for ANA flights. So we have to use other tools to find availability first, and then you'll have to call Virgin Atlantic to book. Call? What is this, the 90s? I know, but it's worth it, trust me. First, understand space for this flight typically opens up in two windows. One, 355 days out when the schedule first opens, and then two, within 14 days of departure. This is when ANA starts releasing unsold inventory. And so your best bet is booking roughly a year out, but I didn't do that. Having not done that and knowing about the magical 2-week time frame, I started watching this like a hawk about 2 weeks out from when I wanted to travel. Availability started opening up like clockwork as each passing day got closer to my preferred date. Now, the easiest starting point to search for this flight is United's website. You're gonna go to united.com and you'll plug in your route. In my case, it was Chicago to Tokyo. Hit search. The other things you can do are to filter by direct flights. All you're looking for is flights operated by ANA that have business class or first class availability, right? Then you're gonna pay attention to the mileage pricing. And I find that the calendar view can be very helpful here. Whatever you find, take note of those dates and the flight numbers. And before we get to the booking step, I wanna give you one other thing that could save you a lot of time. I highly recommend Seats.aero. This tool is just awesome in general for finding availability, but they also have a custom tool available to pro members called ANA First Class Finder. I used this to monitor for ANA First Class space on the route that I ended up flying. And you can also set yourself up to get alerts if seats open up on any routes that you're interested in. Okay, Now, not all ANA first class is created equal, right? You can get this amazing deal on ANA first class from the US to Japan, but there are two different seats, and what you want is the suite. This is the new product with sliding doors, the 43-inch 4K screen, the 8-seat cabin. This is only on the Boeing 777-300ER in the newer 212-seat configuration. And so before you book, check the flight on Google Flights or ANA's website. If it says individual suite, you're good. If it says lie flat bed, that's the older product. And I'm showing a list on screen right now of the routes that specifically fly the suite. All right, so once you've found your seat, do not make the transfer yet. We're first gonna make a phone call to double check that they have it in their system. You have to call Virgin Atlantic to book ANA Partner Awards, and there's no way around that. Be specific and prepared. You're gonna say something to the effect of, hey, I'd like to book an ANA first class award flight using Virgin Atlantic points. I'm looking at flight NH11 from Chicago O'Hare to Tokyo Haneda on X date. It's showing as available in first class, fare class O. Can you help me book that? And I'll paste that exact script below. And basically the agent is either going to confirm or deny availability. Once they do, let the agent know that you're transferring, and it may take a few minutes. Then you're gonna transfer your 85,000 points from Chase or your transferable points currency of choice. This is usually gonna be instant, and then the agent will complete the booking. In my case, that is exactly what I did. I did not make a transfer before making a phone call. I confirmed availability. I went on my computer, made the transfer, boom, points showed up instantly, and then the agent completed the booking. Once the agent completes the booking, make sure you get 2 confirmation codes. First, your Virgin Atlantic booking reference, and second, your ANA record locator. This is a 6-digit code. That ANA code is critical. That's what lets you manage your reservation, select seats, and pre-order meals on ANA's website. And that's the complete playbook. Now, I know for a lot of people, this whole transferring points process can feel overwhelming, time-consuming, and maybe even a little intimidating, and I get it. There's a lot of moving parts. Which tool do you use? Which transfer partner is best? How do you even know if you're getting a good deal? That is exactly why I created Redemption Roadmap, which is my step-by-step course that walks you through this entire process, not just for ANA, but for booking flights and hotels with points in general. It's specifically designed for people who already have points sitting around that want to get maximum value without spending dozens of hours researching. Inside, I break down how to find award availability, which programs to book through, how to transfer safely, and how to know if a redemption is actually worth it. Plus, I include real booking walkthroughs and case studies so you can see exactly how this works in action. If you're interested, I'm gonna drop a link in the description below. It's currently on a wait list, but if you join, you will be the first to know when the doors open again. Now, most people could earn 85,000 Chase Ultimate Rewards points with a little more than a single credit card welcome bonus. In fact, the Chase Sapphire Preferred Card alone could get you pretty much there with its current welcome offer and the spending you would have to do to hit the minimum spending requirement. Virgin Atlantic miles are incredibly accessible, and they transfer from nearly every major transferable points program. So if you've been wondering how to use your points for maximum value, this is it, a $15,000 first class experience for $165 in fees and points you can earn in a matter of months. I'll link the Chase Sapphire Preferred Card, Redemption Roadmap, and all the tools I mentioned in this video in the description below. If this was helpful, hit that subscribe button because I break down redemptions like this every week to help you travel better for less. Thanks so much for watching. Happy travels.